Sometimes a performer makes such an impression on you that you just know they're going places. And that's what happened at a recent school committee meeting, when the African pygmy hedgehog Starla wowed the whole room as the Science Center director Wendy Pavlicek urged the committee to support the Science Center in the school budget. I just knew I had to learn more about this budding ingenue, so I paid Starla a visit in her home at the Burlington High School Science Center.
So I'm about to take out our African pygmy hedgehog. Her name is Starla, and Starla came from a breeder in southern New Hampshire called Hamer Hollow Hedgehogs, and Lisa over at the breeding facility is great. She often will call us with hedgehogs that are returned as pets, and this little lady here, she was returned as a pet because they do have some requirements and responsibilities, and they decided to offer her up for the public schools here as an educational ambassador.
Starla's diplomatic duties include helping Burlington kindergartners learn about how hedgehogs defend themselves in the wild.
Students in kindergarten, at the end we do a little kind of visual assessment on how a hedgehog protects itself in the wild. They learn about the quills being a type of hair. It's a special type of hair, and how the pointiness will help protect them from the larger animals like hyenas and eagles and things out in Africa. And then they will curl into a ball, and all the kindergartners curl into their ball. And then what's really hard to hear is hedgehogs will make this snuffling noise. It's kind of like a grunt or a snuffle, and they will sniffle and grunt while they curl into the ball. So all the kids have to pretend they have quills, curl into the ball, and go and make all these noises. And it's really cute to see the kindergarten kids kind of get involved and, act like a hedgehog.
In winter, Wendy teaches a lesson alongside Massachusetts author Jan Brett, who wrote The Mitten.
And this is a storybook about a young boy named Nicky and his grandmother named Baba, and she makes him a beautiful pair of snow white mittens to go out in the forest and have a good time playing in the snow. He ends up losing the mitten, and one by one these animals find the mitten, including the hedgehog, and will crawl into the mitten. And as all the animals crawl into the mitten, it gets bigger and bigger, and eventually one of the animals, I believe it's the bear, sneezes inside the mitten, and all the animals go flying out all over the place. And Nicky finds his glove and runs home. And he's so happy he found his glove. But when the glove is returned, Baba notices that one mitten is bigger and the other is smaller. So we connect the seasons as far as a seasonal story about winter, and then we talk about animals' needs and how animals protect themselves. And I really focus on how this is a non-fiction book, that all of these animals typically wouldn't live together in a mitten as friends in the wild. And the kids learn about that and bring that out through discussion, through the text, and then through having the live animal.
Now you know a little more about this tiny Burlington celebrity. From the Science Center, I'm Sydney Bowles.